Hello everyone, Chris Guthrie here, host of SellerCast. And today's episode is going to be a little bit different. We're not having a guest on here to talk about their successes, challenges, and failures along the way of building an e-commerce business, which is what we usually do. And so if you want just that, go ahead and head back to another episode. Instead, it's just me, and I'm here to give you a gift. And so we actually created a WordPress plugin that helps you distribute one-time use promo codes on your own WordPress-powered website while also building your email list. So this is something that we already had the code done in another project, and I thought, hey, we can invest some money and create this plugin and just give it out to the community for them to help build their own email lists. So it's a great way to help further allow you to drive traffic to your own listings using one of your own assets that you control, such as your email list. And so let me tell you a little bit about this plugin, but first let me show you where you can go to get it. Now it's free for now, but if you are listening to this in the future, I may have to update this episode because perhaps sometime down the line we may charge for it. But if you get it now while you're listening to this episode, then you can get it and have access to it even if we start to charge for it later. So promobacker.com/podcast is a link that you can go to. You got to make sure you go to promobacker.com/podcast. And once you're on that page, you'll see a name and email field that you can enter. You put your name and email in there, and then you'll be sent an email confirmation, and then you'll have to confirm your email, and then you'll be sent the plugin along with how-to instructions on how to use it. Once you've installed this plugin, you can create your own deal pages on your WordPress-powered website. And so if you don't have WordPress, you can go sign up for a WordPress site. It's going to be less than $100 a year probably if you use any hosting company, or you can maybe even set up a new domain on your existing hosting company. But what you do is you can set up these deal pages, and then you can put in the regular price that you sell the product at, your promo price. You can also put in some review guidelines for what you want your reviewers to say or not say in their reviews after getting it at a discount. You can also control whether or not promo codes are distributed automatically or whether you should approve them. And then you can also then basically upload an image of your product, your logo, and then you can write your sales copy for your product. And so what you can then do is you can drive traffic from any source, whether it's your social media, your own website perhaps, or your own Facebook page, anything else like that where you're driving traffic to it. And then people that come to that page have to click a button. And then once they click that button, it pops up an option for them to put in their email address. And once they put in their email address, they're then either, based on your settings, said, hey, go ahead and check your email, and then we'll send you the code there, because that way you can know that if they have to check their email to get the code, then you know for sure that they actually included an email that was functional. Now, listening to this may be a little bit challenging because I'm telling you this audibly, but it's just so much easier to see it in action. And so again, if you go to that URL, promobacker.com/podcast, you can download it. And then once you've done that, you'll have a list of videos that you can see and instructions on how to actually use the plugin. But basically, it was something that I thought, hey, we can just relatively easily create this. And, I'm not really sure what to expect. This is one of the first kind of public mentioning of it. I mentioned it in the past for a few people that have been using it and they've liked it so far. But really, I just like your feedback. If you like the plugin, that's great. And we continue to change and make improvements to it. But it's something that we thought, hey, this is something that the community can benefit from because in any business that you're building, the goal is really to try and reduce your dependency upon, say, for example, if you're an Amazon seller, then reducing your dependency on just Amazon traffic, right? If you're just getting traffic from Amazon to your listings, then that's great. It's free traffic. You're probably making great money and you're building your business. But if that free traffic changes or Amazon makes some sort of a change in the future, then you can be in trouble. And so this is something that you can use to help build your own email list, which is an asset for your business that then is no longer dependent upon whether or not Amazon blesses you with free traffic for the rest of time, right? And so this is why we built it, and hopefully you enjoy it. And so again, I'll say the link one more time, probably said it too many times, but promobacker.com/podcast is where you can go to do it. And if you've been enjoying this show so far, I know this is a much different episode than we normally have, then I'd also really appreciate if you left us a review. Sellercast.com/iTunes will take you to a link where you can review it on iTunes. If you're listening on another platform, then there should be a way to review there as well. We appreciate that. And just thank you so much for listening so far. We will be back to our regular episodes in the next segment here. But thank you so much for checking out this plugin. And if you have feedback, then you can reply to the email once you start to download the plugin. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next episode.